Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Saturday, the 21st of October. Not really midday, a little later than usual, so I thought I'd try the garden, hoping late afternoon it'd be quieter, but we wait to see. With McShane, we continue working our way through 2 Kings, and today we read chapter 2, where Elijah is taken up to heaven, and Elisha, who's been designated his successor, and his disciple and apostle almost goes with him, goes along with Elijah, learning from him, and he's aware that the end of Elijah's life is upon them. And in verse 3 we read, "The company of the prophets of Bethel came out to Elisha and asked, 'Do you know that the Lord is going to take your master from you today?' 'Yes, I know,' Elisha replied, 'so be quiet.'" And as I read that, I puzzled over it. What does it mean, so be quiet? Why did he say that? And one of the other versions I've read in the past says, "Yes, I know that, so don't mention it." And another one has, "So don't talk about it." What was the issue with Elisha? And as I was thinking about it, I thought, I suppose it's like so many things in life where you're facing a reality, you're facing a truth, you're facing an inevitability that you can't do anything about, but it's not something that you look forward to or want. I'm quite sure Elisha would have been quite happy for Elijah to stay on and for himself to remain as his disciple. Leave Elijah in charge, let him continue being the main prophet. And yet he knew this was coming, and it was an inevitability, but he didn't want to talk about it. And I think it's so true of many times in life where there are those inevitable things, but we know it's coming, we know it's real, we can't avoid it, but we just don't want to talk about it, which might not be the best way of dealing with issues, but it's a very human way of dealing with them. And for me, as I read that, I thought it just highlights Elisha as the humanity of Elisha. Here is a man called by God, being empowered by God, going to be used by God, but as human as we are. It wasn't because Elisha was somehow a superhero. There's nothing in Elisha other than the Spirit of God which came upon him. He was the same as us in all other aspects. And so that for me is a great encouragement. And for all people, as we struggle with life and those issues which are part of life, which we sometimes we can't really get hold of and deal with adequately, let's not give up. We know that we're human, and the Bible and God's Spirit and the good news is given to weak human beings like us and like Elisha. Be blessed.